If you won't invest in yourself, I don't even want to build your business credit because I know you're not going to pay the money back. Yeah, listen, I mean, that's why we always tell our clients whenever we have a client that talks to us about, the fees that we charge, and, obviously, every business has their cost of service. Our cost of goods, it's more than just the cost to build the business credit. I can't stress it enough. If I have a business owner that wants to pay after he gets funded for the services and he refuses to invest in himself, if you won't invest in yourself, I don't even want to build your business credit because I know you're not going to pay the money back. And my lenders are going to call me and say, Chris, he's not paying us back. What the fuck's going on? We have to realize, as my clients, they're not always going into Chase Bank and Wells Fargo. They might be going to somebody who's got my cell phone number and knows where I live, and he's not afraid to knock on my door and ask me what the hell's going on with the money that he loaned to the business owner that I funded. I might lose the hedge fund that I have a relationship with. That's invaluable. No client is worth that amount. It's as simple as this. If you won't invest in yourself to get your personal credit built, and if you won't invest in yourself to get your business credit built, I don't even want to connect you with my funding sources because I feel uncomfortable. So it's not a matter of whether you're going to pay the loan back. I've thoroughly vetted you. And if you hire me for this service, I know you're going to pay the loan back because I know you're serious enough to invest a few $1,000s before you even know if you're approved or not, because you know how important it is to build the credit. You know how essential it is to have this be another weapon in the arsenal of your business. I don't go into a situation, he doesn't go into a situation thinking, man, is this guy going to pay back this 150 grand? I've just spent 4 months with this person. This business owner's just spent time with me building it, because not only have they invested their money, but we make them do tasks too. It's not just, and I'm fine putting this on video because I make sure they know, it's not just about making them do stuff. Sure, if they do things, it makes it easier on us, right? I want them to be invested in this build so they know how important it is. If it's not, I'm just another financial hack making them look good on paper. Now, if I involve them and if I have them knowingly know that you're going to be investing some money along the way, as soon as they get this funding, they're personally invested in paying it back. Why? Because they know they're not getting it from the local bank. They know that they've gotten it from a funding source where if they treat that funding source right and do right by them, that money's going to get extended to them again if they need it. Or if they're having a hard time, they could go to me because they have a personal relationship with me and my lender. He has a personal relationship with a couple of his lenders where if even one payment is messed up, they're shutting the door on us. We're never getting the money again. So it's just as good as us getting the money lent. So yeah, I mean, listen, I can't take you on as a client if I even think in the slightest bit that you're not going to pay that money back, because it means my reputation.
It's a commitment, They need to fully commit to the program, because not only are they gauging us as a servicer, we're gauging them as a client. We're trying to understand what their end goal here is, and if they're really committed to that end goal. If they're fully committed, then we'll bust our ass and try to get them to their goal, whether it's 150 or 3 million. We're going to do what we need to do in order to get them there, but they got to meet us halfway. They got to show us that they're committed, because we can't burn the relationships that we have. We also got to take into consideration the time and effort that's spent into building out these businesses, right? So if we get halfway through and they're not fully committed, now we done spent, several months with this client, we could have spent it on someone else that was fully committed to the program. So yeah, if they're not fully committed, we don't want them.
Well, and I think to add to that, now that you mentioned it, that is, I think, one of the biggest attributes that we can bring to the underwriters when we're applying for financing. There's a great deal of sweat equity that the client or aspiring entrepreneur themselves put into this with us. Mind you, they hire us to do a service for them, to perform a service for them, and they're not seeing the final end result for 3 to 4 months, okay? They've really stuck it out with us. So when we take them to final funding, it's not a matter of, oh my God, can they pay this money back? I've been propping them up to these lenders for months. Oh my God, I can't wait till you guys look at this person's business. The entrepreneur themselves who's building the business credit, they also are having us prop the lenders up. So they're so thoroughly invested. They've invested their time, their money, their sweat. They're not going to screw the lender over. If it happens, it happens. We can't avoid it. We're not the client. But in most cases, they don't screw the lender over because they're thinking about the future relationship they could build with them.